Guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to do just really an end of year review and how the year's gone and hopefully how it's going to progress into the future. And if you stay tuned to the end of the video, I'll actually say what I considered my favourite watch I brought of the year, and also something new, my favourite review, because one review I did this year I really did like. I thought was a real corker. You may not agree. Let me know in the comments. But anyway, first things first, we've made an amazing extra 2,100 subscribers. Now, I know that's only a low number for some channels because they can make that probably in a few days. But the difference is, I'm only a small channel. I have to fit this around my daily job, or now university. And it can take a bit of time to do these videos. So, but yeah. Thank you for sticking around with me. And we've also somehow got an extra 680,000 views this year, which I think is amazing. I just can't believe there's that many people out there who, watch these videos. You're all mad. Thank you. So anyway, let's talk about watches, shall we? So first watch I got in this year was back in January, and I picked up this Mini Alpinist. Now, for me, the Alpinist range of watches are amazing, especially the mini ones. I think these are absolutely stunning. I really love the dial on this watch, and as the eagle eyes might have noticed, it's on a Sinn strap because that's what I do on this channel, obviously. So that was the first one in. The only problem is I did sell my Smiths watch to fund this one, but anyway, I'm not regretting it because I really like this watch. So then we came into February, and it was a bit of a mad month for watches, really, because I was lucky enough to get hold of this Dwist R2, and the watch is positively freaky. It's a bit of a weird one. This is called the Floating Hours, and it's probably the most, even though this is a bit wacky, it's probably the tamest watch they actually do. They are amazing. Now, all of these watches I show now, I've done full reviews to, but this brand is quite hardcore. They do some really cool stuff. Then the second funky watch I got of this in this month was this Sika design. Now, it's just an amazing watch, especially for the money, and it's got some amazing features like this weird suspension. I've got no idea why it does it, but it's kind of cool that it does, and it's all titanium. And the price was absolutely such a silly price. It would have been rude of me not to buy this watch. I should point out I've fitted it on a John Keeley strap. I'm expecting some of his straps to come through any day, and when they do, I'm going to do a full review because I think his straps are absolutely stunning, and especially for the price. So then when did we come? Well, I think it was the next watch I got wasn't until April, and that was the Sinn 144 anniversary. Now, some of you, like, to fund this watch, I had to sell my, my Seiko MM300. Now, to some people, that is a grail watch, on its own, but I love this watch. Now, April was a big month. Not only did I get this, but also I arranged the Sinn event at Francis and Gay, and wow, it was so cool. We got together, got to meet some really interesting people, so many Sinns, and it was just good fun. We all sat, we were like kids in a candy shop. We were there just chatting watches, and it was just fantastic. The day was superb, and I promise we will be trying to sort one out for this following year, but we've got to wait until Sinn get their supply issues sorted, and once they have, we'll try and do it again. So that would be good. Now, in June, what did we get in June? Aha, yes, unfortunately, I sold my Larco. Now, there was nothing wrong with the Larco. I really liked the watch, but, I had to sell something because I ended up buying this, and this was a bit of a wild card, but I absolutely love this watch. As it was beaten up a little bit when I first got it. Let's get that hand out of the way. There we go. It was beaten up somewhat, but we did get it back to looking amazing by putting on a different bracelet, new bezel insert, full timing done on it, and it is stunning. I have a real soft spot for this watch also. It is superb. Now, not only did I get this watch in June, but we had another big event in June. Basically, I was allowed to go off to see Zin in Frankfurt. I say that, I was actually going to see family and friends, but Zin also invited me along if I'd wanted to come along. So I loved it. We got to speak to Volker, one of the other marketing, and basically Carl, their chief watchmaker, who regulated this for me, so he's a star. And got to look around the whole place, all things I hadn't seen before, because I did once do a factory tour 11 years ago, but this was just a group of us guys went along, and this was much more in depth. I got to see so many more things, a lot more one-on-one, so it was absolutely amazing. Now, shortly after that, I got 2 watches. I got what was it, the Rec. Now, this is a bizarre watch. Fantastic company. They do some really wacky stuff, Rec do. But this is like one they sent out for me, and it is superb. It's their Land Rover inspired one, and it is crazy. It's got inside an SW200 movement. It is actually really funky. It's flawed in so many ways, like the crown, you can't hardly get to it, but it doesn't matter because it's kind of cool and something a little bit different, and you guys know I like that. Now, the other watch I got was far more classy. It was this Forzo and Enduro Timer, I think it was called. Yeah, and it has a beautiful dial to it. It is a mega quartz, but it just looks right. I put it on a vintage strap just to kind of give it a bit more of a cool look. And I have to say, really like that one also. The other watch I managed to get in that month was the Venturo. Now, this is kind of a bit more down to earth actually in comparison to that last one, but it is just a nice, good quality diver. It's just a solid watch, really. I think it will look better if I put it on a different strap. All these ones, my wife has actually pinched off me, and she wears them more than I do, so there you go. But then August came round, and in August we got this bad boy. Now, this watch I absolutely adore, the Pekinier. A brand I've only been introduced to this year, but my God, they do some amazing things with their in-house movement. Now, September came round, and this was the big one, because I quit my job. And started a full-time 3-year course in watchmaking and clock making. And wow, so much stuff going on. So we're doing so much it is amazing. This is now why you see all these screwdrivers. I have a big microscope here as well. Obviously I had a time grapher before, but now I'm actually servicing watches for people already, and these are the kind of things I can do as well, these tiny little movements here. So it's kind of it's, when you look at these kind of things, these are kind of things I like messing around with now. So that's a big difference, and maybe the channel, that's why I've started also reviewing different tools now on the channel, because I'm having to use all these, so that's kind of quite interesting. Also on the way, we had a few events at Watch Pro we were also at Red Bar had a few events there, and one at Watch Pro. So, you know, it's kind of really going places. Now, when it comes to my favourite watch I've purchased of the year, it is a real tough one, because I love the Zin. Both of these Zins are absolutely gorgeous. But just pipped to the post, I would say, is the Pekinier. Now, I know it's not going to be everyone's choice, but it is a beautiful watch. And when it's on your wrist, it feels so amazingly classy. A little bit more dressier than these two other sports models here, but I absolutely love this watch. Now, when it comes to favourite review, now, I don't like watching, it's going to sound silly, I don't like watching the reviews. It sounds really silly, but I don't like kind of listening to my own voice back over again. You know, I edit the videos, and that's what I'm quite happy with. But I don't know if you're like me, but you don't always like to listen to your own voice. There's only one video I've got, which I made this year, where if someone asks me what do I do with this channel, I always direct them to this one review, because I don't script these these videos in any way, and it is just me waffling. And this one I just thought was right. All the camera stuff, all the stuff I say, I just really, it's my favourite video I've made to date. And it's of the original Pictionary manual watch I had. I don't think it's got that many reviews. I don't know if it's about 3,000, but it's just, I really like that review. It was a real good one. Anyway, so hopefully next year we're going to be maybe talking more about the movements, because I'm getting to the stage where I can start stripping them down and putting them back together with not much, fingers crossed, not much problems. And we'll be doing more tool reviews as well as all the normal kind of watch reviews, so don't worry. But again, I've got to say a big thank you to you guys for watching. I feel like I've got extended friends and family now, people I don't know, kind of, you get along so well when you're commenting with, and it's really, really nice. I've got a core bunch of guys always comment. It's really nice of you. So anyway, thank you again for bearing with me, and I'll see you in the following year. All the best, guys. Take care. Bye.